Ô galera, e aí, beleza? Voltamos aqui com Final Fantasy. Vamos continuar diretamente onde a gente parou da última vez, depois de lutar com o nosso lado sombrio das trevas interno. Que eu acho que aquilo foi uma batalha interna, né? Porque nem a Jill, nem o Dog participou. Aí a gente fez aquilo, completou aquela dungeon antes, né? Da Fênix, do portal da Fênix. E vamos continuar aqui. Eu não sei até onde eu vou nesse vídeo, eu só vou indo. E seja o que Deus quiser. O que foi?
What is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Bora. O legal é que essa praga, né, que eles falam, atingiu só essa área em particular. Ela parece que ela suga o Éden, né? Da galera. Eu não posso usar magia nem nada, é muito legal isso. Ó, que legal. Piu, piu. Eu não posso usar nada. Isso é muito bacana. Aí eu só posso correr. Quer ver a merda? É, lógico que é merda. A galera tava de boa, né? Da deles. Olha que filha da puta. Então vem cá.
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me.
Peguei. Ah, eu aprendi daquele golpe. Você segura o quadrado e o X ao mesmo tempo. Ah, eu posso carregar? Ah, agora eu carrego. Eu dei uma melhoradinha nos meus poderes no off. Tipo assim, eu não fiz nada, eu só melhorei os poderes. Peguei algumas habilidades, dei uma lida nas habilidades. Olha só que da hora, Jill. Dei uma lida nas habilidades. E aí eu adicionei. Ah, eu posso usar o transformar em Saiyajin. Ah, piranha. Ó, ó que cachorra. Ó, isso aqui, ó. Isso aqui é novo. Eu puxo o cara e piei. E desço com tudo com ele. Tem mais? Aí então, eu peguei essas habilidades em off, que é chato, né, ficar lendo todas. Mas tipo, eu demorei 5 minutos. Aí eu gastei meus pontos. E agora eu estou um pouquinho mais forte. Nada de outro mundo, mas... Opa. Ah, que filha da puta, eu vou morrer como escrevo. Nossa, filha da... Mataram geral. Eu tava aqui agora há pouco, né? Ô, sai dessa defesa aí, ó, filho. Nossa, eu adoro fazer esse combo. É um combo tão simples, é tão gostoso quando acerta. Nossa, destruí agora, hein? Caralho! Destruí. Ah, é a Jill! Eu tava atacando a Jill, foi tão retardado. Tem um monte ali embaixo ainda de cara. Oh! Ah. Toma. Dead. Cadê? Opa, que isso, cara? Você viu que safadão? Já era. Quando o bicho tacar fogo em mim, eu vou usar... Agora. Ah, vai se ferrar, eu errei o lado. Nossa, cachorro. Sem vergonha. Não, troca. Pega essa aqui, que essa aqui é boa. Ó. That's enough. Tô chutando o saco pra ficar esperto. Tá, aqui mais um. Já era mais um. Tem mais? Vai ter o boss, né? Não vai ter o mini boss? Mini boss. Acho que... Vamos ver.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command.
Imperatriz da Nossa, a mãe dele é muito filha da puta. Pô, tem 2 mano aqui. Ai, nossa. Recupera a minha vida aí. Ah, velho. Eu sou doente, eu... Cacete. Uou. Eu tô de olho no mago. Toma. Ai, é 2. Vou dar uma saiyajin, se foda. Tá no jogo, eu vou usar. Vai cair. Vou usar. Ai, ai, ai. Ele vai usar o golpezão, quer ver? É, tá ligado, tá ligado. Agora vai. Agora pega ele de jeito. Pei. 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 Agora bate, que ele é um bosta. Não sei se eu vou dar muito dano. Vamos ver, uns 7 mil, 10, 11. Caralho, arrebentei. Ah. Tome. Ele dá 2 viradas, né? É isso mesmo. Tô pegando o seu time, filho. Ó, deita ele. Chega perto, roda pra cima. Segura, bate, desce com tudo. Ah, safada. Ah, eu achei que ia parar. Caralho. Agora bate. Bate que ele é um bosta. Ai, eu achei que eu tinha como evitar esse golpe aqui. Eu fui bater nele feito. Eu fui bater nele feito um doente à toa. Vou dar 2 rodadas, mais uma, chega perto. Asinha do frango, já era. Tome. Foi fácil, vai. Eu que vacilei, que eu achei que eu tinha como barrar alguns golpes que não dava pra barrar. 65? Tá suave. Ué. Por que eu tô com 2.000 ali? Ué. Eu não comprei os itens? As melhorias? Nossa. Caralho, velho. Nossa, que filhas da puta. É, a mãe dele é uma... Nossa, a mãe dele é embaçada.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pole was harboring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers.
A mãe dele, ó. Nossa.
The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Bravo, gosto disso. E de certa forma, os portadores são superiores, né?
To help.
Eles têm magia, caralho. Tá, eles morrem se usar muito, mas...
Getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
Right.
We'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can leave yous lot to take care of things here.
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial. Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
Nossa, velho, que da hora. Pô, se mataram geral, né? Que foda, velho. Eu vim aqui, aí no mesmo dia, a mãe dele manda... Que esse filho da puta?
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
O cara fala sozinho, loucão das ideias. Ah, vamos lá, bora. Corrigindo erros. Verdade, eu peguei o item lá, quando eu ganhei do Ifrit. Deixa eu dar uma melhorada na minha arma. Usa martelo. Dama de gaia. Não, pera aí. Não, pera aí, mãe. Oxi. Não. Não é possível. Ah, velho. Nossa, velho. Achei que eu tinha algum item pra usar. E a velho, tem alguma coisa legal aí pra mim? Nome de gelo, de Gaia, blá blá blá, faixa escura. Portal, contra-ataque. Acho que eu não gosto de usar esse contra-ataque, fugir do Titã. E aqui tá de boa minhas poções. Tô indo, velho, calma. Tcham, tcharam, bom. Vou falar com o Cid. Tô indo lá, Dio.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that.
Bravo, da hora.
It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Aww.
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Nossa, a música do Final Fantasy. Ah!
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. we're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Da hora.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we would be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion.
Nossa.
This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Daleks.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Que filha da puta, velho. Soltou a bomba e vai vazar, é isso mesmo?
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Pau no cu do caralho, hein?
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Três invocadores juntos. Vamos lá.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Uma nova missão está disponível. Eu vou falar bem a sinceridade. Ah, tem novos itens. Nice. Ah, agora que eu liberei a arma lá no martelão. Porra, aquela hora eu fui que nem um doente. Eu lembro que eu peguei um item quando eu ganhei do Iford. Vamos ver, cadê? Ah, aqui, ó, caralho. Aumentou em 15, nada mal. Deixa eu ver. Nice! Olha que espada pica. Deixa eu falar com a mulher agora. É uma cova, talvez, hein? Legal essa espada, hein? Porra! Tá, o que você tem aqui pra mim? Tônico de coração de leão. Carrega a barra de transcendência. Ah, isso aqui não importa. Aumenta a defesa. Vou pegar um desse. Tônico robusto. Aumenta o poder de ataque. E aumenta a defesa. Tônico robusto e tônico... Tá.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Just go and see Otto, will ya?
Ok. Deixa eu só fazer uma coisa. Não, caralho, é o botão. Aqui. Ah, incorporação. Ah, tá. Eu fiz em off, eu não fiz porra nenhuma. Então lá, deixa eu pegar um desse aqui pra aumentar minha barra de estamina. E que é isso aqui? Ah, aqui eu melhoro o meu poderzinho. Isso aqui eu não me importo muito por enquanto. Esse aqui eu gosto. Tá, esse aqui eu não uso muito. Eu pensei em pegar esse aqui, mas por enquanto eu vou guardar. Não, cadê? Vou pegar esse aqui. Mais útil. Eu vou deixar esse aqui pra depois. Agora eu peguei os itens que eu tinha pego aquela hora.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
Ok.
Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of
velho, virei garçom de novo?
our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Vamos lá, né? Tá bom.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous.
Peraí, eu falei errado. Caralho, apertei errado o botão.
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Tá, prioriza, vai. Eu falei errado, cara. Era com ele mesmo. Eu falei errado. Puta que pariu. Como é que é? Tá. Que caralho. Vou fazer a side, vai. Já peguei mesmo. Tamo no inferno, senta no colo do capeta, né? Falar lá com o guarda do... Essa missão é rápida, né? Só entregar o rango pra galera.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
É nesse naipe as missão nesse jogo, velho. Isso é uma bosta. Tem umas linhas de quest muito boas de alguns personagens, não vou mentir. Mas essa maioria é isso aqui. Ok. Mas isso é muito legal, porque peraí, rapidinho. Pra cá. Mas tem umas muito boas. E tem umas também que sim que são legais. É que ficar indo pra lá e pra cá pegando o item, pelo amor de Deus, né?
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself.
Nice.
Thank you.
Gostei do mano, cara. Atitude interessante. Ele é tipo um enfermeiro. E a mulher lá é a médica. Tem como atrapalhar? Não, acho que não. Eu sou um cara da hora. Nossa, eu falei com o mano errado, velho. Ele tava literalmente do meu lado. Eu falei com o cara errado. E aí, tia?
Something smells good.
Ah, obrigado.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway,
Aww.
Thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Pronto.
That's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Vamos lá. Falar com o menino Kennedy. Completar, ganhar meu dinheirinho. E continuar a main quest.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, you're...
O que eu ganhei? Uso quentão, né?
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven. And you will always have a place with us,
Aw.
should you desire it.
Ele tá dando em cima de mim?
To say so.
It is the
Like it. I like
Not a
it.
soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Tá, completei a missão. O que você me deu? Ah, ganhei 20 de experiência, foi ficar andando pra ir pra cá, beleza. Tá, isso. É isso? Porra, não ganhei um ouro, se fuder.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, with a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back. This is a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
Oh.
Good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Suspeito, hein? Relatório de aliados desbloqueados. Agora você pode ver o relatório de aliados, falando com o Gaut, no negócio do balcão de relatório de aliados. Esse complicado rompe uma maldição contém informações de missões disponíveis em Valicea.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Ah, aqui eu falo com ele pra pegar quest. Quest em outros lugares, principalmente dos personagens irrelevantes. Tipo, os meus aliados principais, né?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. then you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Oh, haha. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Ala perdida, hein? Pera, era pra cá ou eu tô fazendo bosta? Era pra cá. Aí daqui eu pego esse portal, a linha do dragão, e vou pra lá. Mais prático, né? Bem mais prático. Pronto. Ó que da hora, velho. Pegar o brilhinho. Eu vejo um brilhinho e fico louco. Ah, poção aí. Eu tô com o máximo de poção. Tô suave. Ok. Cone, vai level 15. É até maldade matar uns bichos level 15. Pei, acabou. Quanto eu ganhei? 18 experiência? Dá mal. 18. Que bosta, né? Bora, bora, bora. Chegar lá. Eu acho que, na minha opinião, sincera, os pontos mais altos do jogo são as boss battle. É algo insano. É simplesmente bizarro. Tá, vai falar com a galera.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Caralho, a mulher é perspicaz, hein?
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes,
Tô sentindo uma certa excitação agora.
I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Eu sou uma puta de todo mundo, né, velho? Nossa, eu fico fazendo os... Foda, fico fazendo os favores de todo mundo. O que você quer, tia? Você não falou comigo já, Isabelle?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Nossa, cara. É foda, é foda. O marcado é superior. Eles são superiores. Por que eles estão se sentindo inferiores? Eles podem usar magia, velho.
That wasn't so bad.
É, um dia comum na minha vida de lixo.
So bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
Desconto, né? Desconto.
Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Dando desconto, né?
Doesn't
Você...
seem like I have much of a choice.
É claro, você virou piranha. Agora você tem que... Como é que ela fez isso? A mulher estava aqui. Cadê a Isabelle?
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Ah, roxo é melhor.
The girls draw a bath.
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling.
Manda.
To the Vale.
É uma casa. Puteiro, né? Um bordel. Eu posso entrar? Eu nunca tentei entrar. Nossa, cara. Isso aqui não é uma sacanagem tu poder entrar.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Foi bem fácil, pra falar a verdade.
Point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
É.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Eu ganhei o selo? Show.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Prioriza.
I should probably start here.
Tá, vamos conversar com a galera.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
Before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us.
Ah, a moça que me elogiou. Aqui ela. Elogiou a ela? Não, elogiou a Isabel, né?
And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real
Mas que safada!
Told you share a bed chair.
Tá bem que a Jill não tá aqui, hein? Vai dar na sua cara.
Say anything to you before.
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She didn't mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. The dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Cara, tá com um cheiro que deu merda pra ela.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Isso é normal, né? Essa história de o cara se apaixonar pela prostituta e tal. É bem clichêzona. E bem real, pra falar a verdade. No mundo real deve acontecer pra cacete isso. Shakespeare gostava dessas coisas. Shakespeare gosta de um barraco, né? Bicho barraqueiro da peste. Vamos falar com o tiozinho aqui.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brandon? Fuck off.
Oh.
Hold your tongue. Where's the dame's brooch? One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Respeita, respeita.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Peraí. Ah, é pra cá. Tava tentando lembrar como volta. Deixa eu só falar com a Isabel.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Defina boas notícias, né?
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary.
Isso é bando de pau no cu, então.
There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Tá, onde eu tenho que ir? Beleza. Bastante side, né? Que eu tô ignorando. Me dá um desespero ver essas sides ignoradas, cara. Mas não vou ficar fazendo side, não. Acabei de fazer uma sem querer agora. Olha que da hora. Aquele é um cristal madre. Um cristal mãe, né? É muito grande. É muito grande. Eu nunca escutei isso. Nossa, você tá com ódio no coração, hein, Clive? Calma esse ódio aí. Ignora os bichos, ignora os bichos. Eu tô sozinho só com... Ó, os bichos ali. Só com os cachorros. O cachorro tá comigo? Só o cachorro Turgal tá comigo, beleza. Mas que é bonito, esse jogo é bonito pra caralho. Brilhinho. Tem side ali, foda-se. Se estiver jogando uma primeira vez, eu já falei, eu faria tudo, velho. Eu faço tudo. Eu sou um doente quando jogo um jogo pela primeira vez. Eu faço tudo que tem no jogo. Nem sempre eu platino, não, hein. Mas eu gosto de fazer tudo. Aqui, ó. Aqui, ó.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
A trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him.
Olha só.
Even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
A Dama é tipo a poderosa chefona, né? É que nem a Marta do outro lugar lá. Eles são a galera do...
Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course.
O poder da vagira, né? Nossa, é muito poderoso.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
Ah, mas que coisa, né?
Strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
É, a Dama sabe o que faz.
And tell her, won't you, that I was helpful, I mean.
Claro, claro. Deixa com o pai. Vou falar tudo. Estou filha de uma puta. Quero mais é que se foda. Que esse bicho aqui é legal, é. Ó, que da hora. É. Eu acho que ele é só. Ah, cara, eu não sei se eu não posso deixar chegar perto da vila, não, hein. Tome, tome. Eles são do mesmo level que o meu, né? Opa! Se você tá no mesmo level que o meu, aí embaça um pouco. Caralho, eles não morrem. Ou eu que tô muito fraco. Já era. Já era. Inimigos derrotados. 20 de experiência. Tá bom. Achei. Morte, lógico. Nossa, velho, que final merda.
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry.
Ó, achei o pente.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's.
É um homem, esse cara.
Went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
É embaçado, né?
Sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? We might not be rotting on the hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, we'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Embaçado, né?
There won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Eu falo, mas... né? Pente danificado, beleza. Ô galera, eu vou parar esse vídeo por aqui. Tá, eu vou parar esse vídeo por aqui, espero que tenham gostado. Não aconteceu nada de muito emocionante, né? Vamos ser sinceros, ficar andando pra ir pra cá basicamente. Mas é isso aí. Falou e até a próxima.